Okay, so I am going to show you my truck camper design in a few ways to try to get this done. So basically, it's this top box that I'm trying to show, and it's 130 inches long, 80 inches wide. And let me show you. So basically, launch this FreeCAD first. It's a free 3D software. Once you launched it, and next thing you do is you will be able to um, so you make sure you're in part design mode, and now you click on new files or worksheet, and then the next thing you want to do is go to that, pick the rectangular, pick the reds, that's the sketch, and make sure you're in XY base plan. Click OK. Then you click on the rectangular shape in sketch, and now you can draw the rectangular shape. Start from the upper left corner to the lower right corner. You click and you click. So you click the upper right hand corner and then click on the lower right hand corner, upper left and lower right. And now I'm entering the um, what is it, vertical horizontal lens to 130 inches, which is line 1. Line 2 is the vertical of this rectangular, and I'm saying the vertical distance is 80 inches. Okay, so I'm typing 80 inches in there. There you go. So 130 by 80, 130 inches by 80 inches. And now you just use your mouse to zoom out, sorry, to try to get the, and now you just click on pad. Pad will turn this two-dimension rectangular shape to 3D, and then the box, the thickness of the box is 35 inches. So I just enter that, and now I'm just going to show you this box that I created, which is the top box that I showed you earlier of this truck camper. There you go. So I just click that magnify glasses to bring, and then view turntable, and then play to show you this box. Because if I don't turn this box in 360 degrees, you're not going to be able to see it as a 3D. You are just going to be able to see it as 2D, because I need to turn this around in 3D 360 degrees so you can see it. It's a box. So this is the box, and the length is 130 inches, the width is 80 inches, and the the thickness of this box, this camper, the top bunk is 35 inches. Okay, so basically I'm just showing you this. Okay, I just stopped there. Okay, I'm trying to find the most appropriate angle so I can show you the fillet function of this FreeCAD, and also the chamfer, which is this one. This one is what's it called? So I gotta select an edge. So let me select this vertical edge, and then I do chamfer. So that gets me the edge, and I'm saying 10 inches. So I'm changing that 0.04 inches to 10 inches. Okay, so first I did 5 inches, and I see it's pretty small, so I'm going to change it. And then now here I'm just doing another chamfer on the other side. And I enter, instead of 0.04 inches, I enter 5 inches. You can see it's pretty small. The point of this is to get better aerodynamics, and The chamfer is a lot easier to do than fillet. Fillet is make a rounded sides or corner. This chamfer is still not totally vertical, but a little bit of an angle, a little bit of an angle to increase that. So now here is a magnified view of the front face of the truck camper, and I just click on part design. I click on draft to fill in the lines inside the on the top of the box and also at the bottom of the box, which is this line here across the top and this line here across the bottom. So this is the chamfer, which is this icon here. Right, so I want to delete the chamfer. Okay, so I just deleted a highlighted one here and delete. And the way to get that this programming section or the model and text back is you go to view and then you want to select panels and you look for the combo view. So now I got rid of both chamfer and I also got rid of the bottom and the top lines that I drew in the draft mode. Now I'm still in part design. So okay, so I highlighted the top edge and then do the chamfer again. And then here I enter 10 inches. Alright, so you can see that front face is now being shaped into I don't know, 45 degrees angle, flat surface here, slanted surface. I mean, it was the vertical surface, but I changed it. So now I am in draft mode again to draw the lines on the side here and also side here. So I click on the straight line icon and I try to draw the two sidelines to mark it so that it looks better. There is one on the left side, and here is another one. Gotta click on that line symbol to bring the line tool, and then now I just alright, so do it again, and then I just drag it and then drop the point, and there is the inside line. So I'm trying to draw the inside line, but I think there we go, the inside line. Okay, here we go. So that's the inside line. Alright, so now I just close that combo view to give you a bigger view of this chamfered front face. I only did the top edge, so if I want to do the bottom edge, I need to go back to the part design again and highlight the bottom edge in the front here, and I bring up this, and then I click on that chamfer icon, and now I'm entering the 10 inches for the chamfer, and you can see now the top is being slanted back and the bottom is also slanted back by 10 inches. So let me turn this thing in 360 degrees so you can see it in from different angles. Now let's do it from tools, view turntable, and there you go, play, and then you can see the front face is now got the top being chamfered for 10 inches and the bottom being chamfered for 2 inches. The reason I changed it from the curved front face is because I'm not 100% certain that I can weld that front face in curve. This slanted chamfer, the chamfer face is a lot easier to weld. Basically, it's all straight tubing or angle aluminum to welded together, and it's should be much easier than the welding of the front face of the truck camper. And I think this design is not as aerodynamic as the curved front, but it's easier to build, easier to weld too. So now I am going to bring up the combo view again by going to view panels and select the combo view. Now here is the chamfer, so I'm trying to delete the chamfer. Okay, so here I just got rid of the combo view again, and want to go to tools and view turntable, click yes, and you can see. So this is the front face, is the top edge and the bottom edge being chamfered. You can have a better view when I turn this thing in 360 degrees. So I decided to go back to the draft mode to get rid of that highlighted in green line, because that's a redundant line. Now I can turn the thing again so you can see it. Okay, so this chamfered shape, front shape, is a lot easier to build versus the curved. Okay, so you can have a good look of this truck camper in 360 view. Okay, now I decided to approach it differently by going to what is it, part design, and also view combo of panels, and then combo view. So now I can go back to the models here and get rid of the chamfer 001 and also delete the chamfers, the two sides chamfer. And now it's back to this rectangular 3D box. So now instead of doing chamfer and then view turntable again, just to show you that now it's a rectangular 3D box. Alright, so now the purpose is to do fillet, and I'll show you what the fillet look like. Fillet is basically curved, the curved face instead of the flat face. It's a curved face. So let me highlight. So I just highlighted this left side, and I'm going to define the fillet is 10 inches, and you can see now that curve. Now I have a curved has a driver's side, and now I just did the passenger side, and for 10 inches too. So now I'm going to turn this thing so you can see. That looks like a fillet instead of, or chamfered instead of fillet, because fillet is curved front. So this still is the chamfered front. So I did it instead of the top and bottom front. I did it on the right hand side and the left hand side. So let's go back to view, panels, combo view again, and get rid of the chamfer. Okay, just got rid of the combo view again to give you a better look of this chamfered front face on both sides of the camper instead of the top and the bottom. So this is on both sides. Now this will give me more space in the front, in the bed area, because it's not slanted in the top and in the bottom. It's on the two sides of the camper. So this is also much easier to build too, but the problem is this front face is much bigger than the chamfer on top and edge and the bottom edge, because basically you have a chamfer area on the two sides of the front of the truck camper instead of the top and the bottom. So that gives too much resistance in the front face. So now I just got rid of the chamfer and the two sides chamfer, and I'm going to put in the fillet for the top, and as you can see, that turns the square angle, vertical angle in the top to curved top. And now I just did the bottom as well. So now the front face, you can see it's much smaller. This piece in the middle here is flat, but then the other two, the top and the bottom, are both curved. So this is going to be much harder to build. Well, this is not going to be much. This is going to be yes, this is going to be harder to build than chamfered front, because this is curved. You can see here, this is also curved. And the black line represents either the angle iron that I'm going to be using, or the aluminum square tube, the angle aluminum instead of angle iron, and the square aluminum tubing are the black lines. Now I just deleted the chamfer, fillets on both sides, and well, on top and the bottom. Now I'm just doing the fillet for on the two sides, and again, this is 10 inches. The fillet size is going to be 10 inches, because the camper top box is 35 inches tall. Alright, so I just did the fillet. You can see it's a flat. Oh, it's still yeah, the fillet gives me a curved surface, and this time the curved surface is on both sides. So as you can see, this front face is big. This is easier to build, and this front face is big. But so it gives too much of a resistance versus when I did the fillet on the top and fillet on the bottom for 10 inches each. That gives much better aerodynamic than this design here, because you basically have a big flat front, and all the air, when you when the truck is moving, the air is gonna push the top of box back, the camper backwards, and with this big flat surface in the front, it's just creating too much resistance, so it decreased the aerodynamics. All right, so there you have it. Thanks for watching, and my next video I'm going to show you, I'm going to count all these frames, tubings and angle aluminum, so you can see, do it for your own truck size, bed size, and however long you want this top box to be. Okay, so subscribe and follow along.